Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm your host Atif Sabir, and today I am here with another episode of Conversation with ChatGPT. Today, my topic is how to identify and avoid toxic positively. In this talk, my guest will share some valuable knowledge and experience about the topic that would help you about. Hello, ChatGPT. Welcome to my show.
Wa alaikum assalam, Atif. Thank you. So excited to be part of your show and to dive into this important topic. I'm looking for positivity. Let's get started.
Okay, the first question is, what is toxic positively?
Absolutely. Toxic positivity, positive state to the point where it dismisses or invalidates genuine emotions like sadness, anger, or frustration. It often involves forcing a positive outlook even when someone is struggling, which can lead to feelings of isolation or guilt. It's essentially about balancing positivity with empathy and authenticity.
How is toxic positively different from healthy positivity?
Healthy positivity is all about acknowledging and embracing a full range of emotions, including the difficult ones. It's about maintaining a positive outlook while also validating and addressing negative feelings. On the other hand, toxic positivity is more about ignoring or suppressing those negative emotions and forcing an overly cheerful attitude, which can be harmful in the long run. So it's really about balance and authenticity.
Okay, what is the way to control the toxic?
Manage or reduce environment where acknowledging how someone feels and encouraging a healthy expression of emotions. It also helps to cultivate empathy, offer and encourage people to process their feelings at their own pace. Basically, it's about
Okay, why can toxic positively be harmful?
yeah, definitely. Toxic positivity can be harmful because it can lead people to feel invalidated or isolated when they're struggling. It often discourages, can build up stress or the help they need, or from working through their issues in a healthy way. Um, Ultimately, it can hinder emotional growth and well being.
Okay, what is your opinion? How can we identify toxics in a person?
I think identifying toxic positivity, being mindful of how we quickly shutting down negative emotions or pushing for a forced positive outlook, that can be a red flag. It's also helpful to reflect on whether we're truly listening and validating emotions or just trying to move past them. And of course, seeking feedback from others can help us gain perspective. Ultimately, it's about cultivating self awareness and empathy.
In what toxic positively affect mental health?
Yeah, definitely. Toxic positivity can negatively impact mental health by making people feel like their natural, authentic emotions are wrong or unacceptable. This can lead to isolation, anxiety about their struggles. Over time, it can also prevent people from seeking help or developing healthy coping strategies. So it's really important to allow space for.
Okay, what age of peoples or persons involved in toxic?
That's a great point. Often toxic positivity can involve both the person expressing it and the person on the receiving end. The person who's being overly positive might be trying to avoid discomfort or might not know how to handle negative emotions. On the other hand, the person on the receiving end can feel dismissed or pressured to hide their true feelings. It's really a dynamic interaction, and both sides play a role in either perpetuating or alleviating it.
Okay, what phrases are often linked to toxic positively?
Yeah, there are definitely some common phrases that are often associated with toxic positivity. For example, things like just stay positive or everything happens for a reason or even good vibes only. While those intentions might be positive, they can sometimes minimize real struggles and discourage deeper emotional processing. Other examples include look on the bright side or it could be worse. These kinds of phrases can unintentionally invalidate what someone is feeling.
Okay, how can you identify toxic positively in daily conversation?
Absolutely. In daily conversations, you can spot toxic positivity by paying attention. Someone shares to brush it off with the positive spin or to encourage them to look at the bright side without really listening, that can be a sign. Also, if there's a pattern of dismissing or minimizing negative emotions repeatedly, that's another indicator. It's really about noticing when empathy and validation costs.
Okay, how can you identify the importance of acknowledgement of negative emotions?
The importance of acknowledging negative emotions is to look at how it affects mental health and relationships. When we genuinely acknowledge and validate those emotions, it helps build trust, emotional resilience, and a deeper connection. It also allows us to process and work through those feelings in a healthy way, reducing the risk of the emotional buildup or burnout. Essentially, it fosters a more balanced and compassionate environment, both for ourselves and for others.
Okay, what do you think about the people reaction about toxic positively?
I think people's reactions to toxic positivity can really vary. Some might feel frustrated or misunderstood when their emotions are dismissed, and that can lead to feelings. On the other hand, some people might not even recognize it and might just go along with the positivity. Overall, though, awareness is growing and more people develop definitely helps create more empathetic and supportive environments.
Okay, how can toxic positively appear on social media?
Yeah, on social media, toxic positivity often shows up in posts like just stay positive no matter what, or good vibes only, sometimes even in the face of serious challenges. It can also appear as inspirational quotes that oversimplify complex emotions. This can create a kind of pressure to always appear happy and can make people feel like they're not allowed to express anything less than positivity.
Okay, what is your opinion about the healthy ways to someone who's struggling?
I think healthy ways really center around empathy and genuine support. That means actively listening without judgment, validating their feelings, and helpful to offer practical support person or just checking in regularly. Um, Ultimately, it's about being present, compassionate, and helping them feel.
Okay, the last one. How can we avoid by practicing toxic positively in our daily routine or life?
Absolutely, one great way to avoid it is cultivate self awareness and mindfulness, emotions. It helps to practice empathy by really listening to others and validating their feelings, even if they're negative. It's also beneficial to encourage open and honest communication and to remind ourselves and others that it's okay to not be okay sometimes.
Thank you very much, ChatGPT, for your time and opinion or review you share with me and my viewers. It is all over for today. I will be right back in next with another topic.